we are kicking things off with some serious tennis drama. Serena Williams' former coach Rennie Stubbs just dropped some heavy criticism on Coco Gauff following her recent loss, dissecting the performance and mentality that led to a tough fourth-round exit. Stubbs is laying out exactly where the breakdown happened, pointing to poor shot selection and visible frustration that completely shifted the momentum against the American star. We dive into the details of this intense coaching session and what it means for Coco Gauff's upcoming matches.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the dynamic shift in the Italian Open as Jasmine Paolini battled through a tough contest to secure a hard-fought win in her title defense. After trailing early, Paolini showed incredible resilience, regrouping and finding her groove in the second and third sets to ultimately clinch the victory. We break down the mental game Paolini used to turn a nervous start into a triumphant comeback. Now it's time for Coco Gauff herself to speak out. After her opening match win in Rome, Coco Gauff has revealed a significant change she plans to make to her racket setup ahead of her crucial third-round clash against Serena Williams. Gauff is talking about lowering her serve tension and adjusting her strategy on clay, sharing what she learned from her recent performances and how she plans to carry that momentum forward into Roland Garros. And finally, looking ahead to the WTA Rome Day 5 action, we're focusing on the major matchups. We're breaking down the predictions for Coco Gauff versus Serena Williams, where Gauff is expected to take control despite some serve inconsistencies, and we also look at the potential for Belinda Bencic and Qinwen Zheng in the ongoing competition. Don't miss out on the full analysis. Stay tuned right here. Former Serena Williams coach Rennie Stubbs delivered a sharp critique of Coco Gauff's performance and mentality following a loss at the Madrid Open, highlighting key areas for improvement. Stubbs addressed Gauff's fourth-round defeat to Linda Niskova, suggesting the match should not have progressed further. Stubbs pointed to poor shot selection and visible frustration as the primary factors leading to Gauff's collapse in the match. Niskova beating Coco was impressive because Coco should have won that match, Stubbs stated, noting that Gauff was up 4-1 in the third set before making poor decisions on her shot selection and becoming upset with herself. Statistical analysis confirmed the narrow margins, with Niskova converting 30% of break points and winning 52.7% of total points. Stubbs also criticized Gauff's serve technique, citing more than 400 double faults last season as a major career concern that needs immediate correction. Gauff, despite the criticism, quickly rebounded, securing a straight-sets victory in the second round of the Italian Open with a score of 6-3, 6-4 against Teresa Valentova. Gauff maintained a strong performance in this win, winning 56.4% of total points, although she committed 7 double faults. She remains scheduled to face Serena Williams in the third round. Jasmine Paolini secured a hard-fought victory at the Italian Open title defense, navigating a challenging match to advance in the tournament. The defending champion faced France's Lilia Gingian, initially trailing in the opening set before Paolini successfully took control to claim a 6-7-4, 6-2, 6-4 win. Following the opening set loss in a tiebreak, Paolini demonstrated resilience, shifting her strategy to find success in the subsequent sets. Speaking after the match, Paolini described the experience as nerve-wracking with numerous ups and downs. She explained her approach during the second set involved trying to be aggressive while maintaining patience. In the third set, she noted the difficulty of the long game, particularly when she held an advantage against strong serving. Paolini reflected on her form, contrasting it with her performance last year. She acknowledged the match was characterized by volatility, but expressed satisfaction at managing to recover after the difficult first set and earning another opportunity to compete in Rome. Paolini now prepares to face Elise Mertens in the quarterfinals. The pair have a competitive history, with Mertens holding a 4-2 lead in their head-to-head record in tour-level matches. Their previous meetings on clay were during the 2020 Prague season, where Mertens secured both victories. Coco Gauff is contemplating a change to her racket setup following her victory in the opening match of the Rome tournament. Gauff secured a straight sets win, defeating Czech player Tereza Valentova in straight sets to advance to the third round. Despite the win, Gauff struggled with her serve, recording 7 double faults in her opening match. In a post-match press conference, Gauff addressed her serve performance, stating she felt she needed to lower her tension, admitting that she felt pressured by her opponent, which affected her kick and second serve. She expressed a preference for serving in Madrid conditions and is working to adapt that style to the current clay court environment in Rome. Speaking with Tennis Channel, Gauff praised her performance, noting she stepped up when it mattered, although she acknowledged some moments of unhappiness. Regarding her tournament strategy, Gauff indicated she places less emphasis on Madrid and the Italian Open, feeling Roland Garros is a tournament she can typically perform well in. She expressed a desire to repeat the experience of winning a final, hoping to find her groove in Paris. Reflecting on her previous experience defending a slam title at the 2024 US Open, Gauff emphasized the importance of mental preparation, stating she is aiming to be more relaxed this time around. Gauff's focus now shifts to her third-round clash against Serena Williams, marking the start of her defense this year. The WTA Rome 100 is heating up for Day 5, featuring a packed schedule with top-ranked players and major champions competing. American world number 1 Coco Gauff is set to headline the action as the tournament progresses. Sports analysts at Last Word on Tennis have released their predictions for key matchups, offering insights into who is poised to advance to the next round. In one compelling matchup, Mira Andreeva is expected to secure a victory against Viktorija Golubic. Andreeva is riding a significant resurgence, highlighted by a finals run in Madrid and a title in Linz on clay. Despite Golubic's recent strong performance, analysts suggest Andreeva's current level and shot-making consistency will be too much for her opponent, predicting Andreeva advances in 2 matches. Another contest pits Belinda Bencic against Anna Kalinskaya. While Bencic has experienced slight dips in form due to physical issues, this matchup favors her. Kalinskaya relies heavily on her serve and first-strike tennis, advantages diminished on clay. Bencic has demonstrated the ability to absorb power and out-execute Kalinskaya from the baseline, positioning her to control the encounter and predict a Bencic advance in 2 matches. The clash between Jelena Ostapenko and Qinwen Zheng presents a stylistic battle. Ostapenko employs high-risk, all-out attacking tennis, while Zheng favors a more controlled approach, utilizing her strong serve and managing rallies effectively. Despite Zheng still building rhythm following an injury layoff, her stability and serve return advantage are expected to give her the edge, with Zheng predicted to win in 3 sets. Finally, the spotlight turns to Coco Gauff facing Serena Williams. Gauff, who opened her 2026 campaign with a straight sets win in Rome, faces a player who prefers extended baseline exchanges. Despite recent serve inconsistencies, Gauff possesses the precise style needed to dominate this contest. Analysts anticipate the American will maintain control and reach the last 16, predicting a Gauff advance in 2 matches.